let's start. Okay. Is there a way to disable incoming calls, so to only have outgoing calls, and can these calls be recorded?
Right, so there are two questions here. First is to disable incoming call. Yes, I can quickly show you that. Give me a sec. Okay, you can disable the incoming calls in your WABA channel setting just now.
Hold on, let me just, I don't think anyone can see at the moment. Let me just pull this down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can see now?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, there you go. So in this WABA channel setting, right, when you enable this on, the second option here, meaning allow contact to call you, meaning to say inbound calls, you can also control that. So if you disable this, then on your contact perspective, they will not be able to call you, which means there is no possibility of any incoming calls will be received within Respond.io. So I hope that helps. The second question is, go back to the question. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can these calls be recorded? At the moment, no, but stay tuned. We are working on this. It will be soon available. Check out, keep an eye on our Kenny roadmap.
Yep, currently it is in progress. So good news, we are gonna have that feature. We're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Same question as well. Is there a way to record? Yes. Same answer for that as well. Okay. Next question from Elaine. Does that mean we need to submit approval from WhatsApp first so that they?
No. I think the question here, there could be two possible ways of this. One is I think they are referring whether they need to be whitelisted to be able to use WhatsApp calls. Good news, no, you can instantly use WhatsApp call if you are within the allowed countries now. The other way is if you're referring to call permission, then the permission request has to be accepted first for you to be able to make a call to your contact.
All right. Let me see. Next question. Can we add a note to the contact with the request so we can identify ourselves?
At the moment, no, because that is not something is provided by Meta yet. Because whenever you send the call permission request, it will just be a simple prompt. As you can see, there are two options, whether to accept or reject it. So to answer that, no.
Yeah, generally it's best that you have already sent a template message, I think, to really introduce yourself or continue the conversation before request a call, basically. Next, Shafika, if the conversation is closed, can we still make the call?
Unfortunately, no. One of the requirements for you to even send the call permission first, you need to make sure that there is an open conversation window, meaning your contact last message you 24 hours. So no.
But what
you need to make sure that window is open.
But what if the window closed, but your permission request is still valid? Can you still call?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no. You need to make sure that the conversation window is on to make the call then.
Yep.
Next question. Okay, is it part of Meta API program as well, or only through Respond.io platform?
What is the part that you're referring to? Yeah, maybe you can elaborate more on this.
I think it's just, Yuval is just talking about what's the API, what's it calls as. Is it part of the WABA, or is it just Respond.io?
The WhatsApp business calling API is part of Meta.
Yep.
Not Respond, yeah. So everything is dependent on Meta. If Meta able to do that, we on Respond.io side, ideally we should be able to do that as well.
Yep. So it's all controlled by Meta, and certain features that you guys are interested in, like group calls and everything, it all depends on whether Meta allows a BSP like us to build that as well, to be honest. So yeah. Those with WABA option is not clickable. Does that mean there are limitations on the account? not quite sure.
Yeah, this mobile option clickable part is in which exact place are you referring to? Maybe you can elaborate more on that,
Yeah,
Exa.
yeah. If you can elaborate that
Mhm.
in the chat, we can better help understand what is the problem. All right, Alfred, what's the allowed to contact duration? Is it configurable?
Allowed to contact duration.
I think it's a,
Sorry,
I
Tyler?
think it is a conversation window, or is it talking about the valid of the permission request time period?
Oh, I think just now it's allow contact to call you option. So that one is it's an option whether you as a business would like to allow any incoming calls from your contact. So if that is configurable, it's a yes or no. If it's yes, then you allow them to call you. If it's no, then they will not be able to call you. I hope you are referring to that. Yeah. If not, you can just try to elaborate more. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe about the duration. Like, could maybe if Alfred is talking about like, can we set the schedule for when customers can call them and when they cannot, something like that?
At this moment, for that, not yet, but also something that we are working on. So keep an eye out on our Kenny.
All right.
Mhm.
Are the calls being recorded for CX purposes? Well, not yet. Again, it will be coming soon. Call recordings will be available in the future, so keep an eye out for that. What's the cost look like for WhatsApp calls? Yeah, I think we already went through that. But yeah, inbound. Just a reminder: inbound calls, meaning if a customer calls you, it's free. But if you have to call a customer, there's a cost to it as well, and it depends on specific countries. You can reach out to our support team to get the specific numbers. Barry, will there be additional charges if we make calls? Can we set number two? I think number one question has already been answered. Number two, can we set a name for our calls to the customer or when we request for permission to have our company name pop up instead of the number?
No, at this moment, no. Just like how conversation works, it will be displaying your phone number.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is a limitation from Meta side, right? It's not within our control, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Gunther. If conversation is closed, I will need to use WhatsApp template to open conversation and then request permission to call. What if a new lead calls, which is not in a contact? Is there recording of call?
Okay, for the first question, correct. You will need to use a WhatsApp template to open the conversation, then only proceed to request permission to call. And second question, what if a new lead calls which is not in the contact? Is there a recording of call? If they are not your contact, you will be able to see the incoming call within Respond.io still. And if you're referring to the recording part, no any voicemail or any other call recording is supported at this moment. But you should be able to view the call within Respond.io site in your incoming calls tab.
Yep. So basically, if this is a new contact that you don't have in your contacts, basically they can still call you. The call icon on your WhatsApp can be seen from the contact side, so they can call you, and any agent can pick it up. All right, Ravi, is call recording provided or via API access? Can we access WhatsApp API calls? Okay.
It's also very similar to previous questions. Call recording is not provided yet, but what we can tell you is it's coming out very soon. Keep an eye out on this.
Yes.
So anything related to recording is not possible at this moment.
Yep, we know it's very popular and people have been requesting, and we are actually working on it, and it'll be coming out soon. Okay, Rachel. Okay, this is a lot of questions. I don't think it can be fully seen on the screen, but we can. Can other users jump onto the call or transfer the call?
Okay, to answer that, the call right now is only one-on-one. There is no possibility of having two agents to answer the same call, which means you will not be able to transfer the call as well. Second question, for calls allocation, if the client miss our call, will it take up one allocation?
I'm not sure what I mean.
Only take up one allocation.
If you mean like is a workspace allowed to accept one call at a time regardless of number of agents, then no. As long as there's an agent available, they can pick up any calls that are coming in, basically. But each agent can
Yes.
handle one call at one time only.
Correct. And if you're wondering how many WhatsApp calls you can receive in Respond.io at one time, there's no limit to it. So if you have any agent that just finished a call, they can immediately answer the other call if the call is still ongoing.
Yep.
Third question is the 5 calls. All the allocation the audience is referring is to the amount of calls that they can make within the 7 days. So is the 5 calls allocation only for outgoing calls or both outgoing? It's only for outgoing calls. Yeah, because the call permission is actually designed to not allow businesses to just call the contact whenever they want. So the limit of these 5 calls within 7 days is only applicable to outgoing calls. Sorry.
So does that, if there has 5 calls, they try all 5 calls, let's say the first call they made is a missed call, the customer did not pick up, would it take up one slot or no?
No.
Okay, no. So the 5 calls means that it will only consume if the customer accepts your call.
Yes.
All right. Question number 4, does the call request default to the client's device language?
Does the call request default to the client? Client's language, meaning to say the contact language, is it?
The device language.
Client device language. We are not quite sure about this.
All right. We're not quite sure, Rachel. I think you can ask the support team to investigate, because I don't think this use case has ever appeared yet. We are not quite sure. But yeah. What happens if we use up all 5 call allocation? Do we need to make more calls, and we still need to make more calls? Do we send another request? Is there any cooling period for sending requests during this time?
I can't really see the question though.
Because it's too long. We cannot see it on screen.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, basically, what happens if all 5 calls have been used, all right, and they still want to make more calls? Does that mean they need to send another permission request to the contact? And is there a cooling period between that time that they cannot send a permission request? I mean, is there a time between?
Okay, so they can once they have used up the 5 limit, right? They can send another request, but then they are only allowed to send 2 requests within 7 days.
Within 7 days only.
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay.
So ideally, what you can do to overcome this is let your customer that you like to speak, and ideally ask them to call you, so that you won't have to worry about all the quota or the limits.
Yep, and the great thing is that it's free. Okay, last question, number 6 from Rachel. Would the process and terms and conditions be similar to VIP calls?
Process, terms and condition. WhatsApp and VIP channel are 2 completely different providers. So for WhatsApp, we have Waba. VIP, we have Telnix. So the process and the channel connection is completely different. As you know, for VIP, we have users have to buy a Telnix phone number to connect to the channel in Respond.io. But then once they have it connected, they do not have to send any call permission request to the contact. They can instantly make a call. Whereas for WhatsApp, the major or the big difference is that they need to send a call permission request. So that's it.
Yep. And another difference would be VIP calls. You can call numbers that are not just on WhatsApp. So landlines and everything as well. Whereas WhatsApp is limited to just contacts on WhatsApp.
Yep.
All right. Next, Kim, do we have to pay extra for additional features? I'm not sure what additional feature does this refer to. Maybe Kim, can you elaborate more? But generally, if you're referring to WhatsApp calls, it's not paying to us; it's paying directly to Meta for the cost.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, any of the incoming calls which they charge per minute and everything is billed by Meta.
Yep. So we don't charge extra for you to enable calls, but
Mm.
you just have to pay the Meta.
Yeah.
All right. If there is no recording option, is there an option to transcribe the conversation?
At this moment, it's not possible yet, but like I can tell you also, besides recording, we are also working actively to work on transcribing too. So yes, again, keep an eye out on our Kenny roadmap and check out the latest update there.
Yep.
So at this moment, it's not possible yet.
But yeah, it's all in progress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And will customers be able to reach out to a particular agent they are chatting with, or will it round robin?
Customer be able to reach out to.
If you're referring to calls, would it go straight to this particular agent, or just goes around to other agents?
Okay, for calls, how it works is that if you're within the same team and you have you are allowed to receive a call, then all the users in your team will be able to receive the call. It doesn't have to go through a round robin. Anyone can pick up the call at any time, even those that are unassigned.
And if the agent is already assigned to that contact, it will directly go to that agent, right? Like, for example, that contact is already being chatted with that specific agent.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Jafet is calling aloud on web. Yes. This whole webinar is all about WhatsApp
Correct.
calls on Respond.io.
Yes. So try it out.
Okay. How to get in touch with the team? Oh, I think maybe
I'll just share. Yeah, I can share a link for you to
I think Ryan already
reach out to
shared.
our customer. Oh yeah, okay, that's great.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Any video calls possible?
Good question. It's not possible yet at this moment. But if this is something that you are really looking forward to, or there's a specific use case that you wanted to address, feel free to let us know in our Kenny roadmap. There is a Kenny feature raised for this, and do vote it too, so that we can consider it in our roadmap.
All right. Yep. Okay, another question about video calls. Is it possible to give IVR recording feature?
Same questions, similar questions. It's not possible yet.
But
But also, this is one of the Kenny features that are being voted almost the most in our Kenny roadmap right now. So do vote on it and keep an eye out on that as well. It might be something that we'll work on next after recording and transcribing.
So the upcoming recording feature that's in progress, is it available for all call channels, or is it just WhatsApp?
Stay tuned. Also, we'll let you guys know soon about it.
All right. Indan, is it possible to integrate Respond.io with our app? Well, I'm not sure which app is this referring to, Indan.
Yeah.
Could you share again which app I'm referring to? But likely, if you are technical, you can use webhooks to integrate things. Yeah.
Yep. So we have an open API and webhook for you to consume, so that you can use it in your app as well.
All right. Next, what's the pricing for India? We cannot share this in the webinar right now, but you can reach out to our customer support team to get the exact pricing.
Yes, and generally right now it's not disclosed to public yet, but once we go GA in 15th of July later, it will be made available to all, made public to all. So you can easily check out the pricing even through Meta website. But for now, until 15th July, you can reach out to our customer in the meantime.
Right. Ravi, when calls come as inbound calls, would it reroute to the right agent, the contact owner?
If contact owner meaning the contact that is assigned to an agent, yes. But at the same time, the other agent can pick it up as well.
Okay. Will customers be able to reach out to a particular agent? Same thing, same question.
Yeah. So anyone could answer the call. If it's unassigned, you can assign it to you and you can pick it up. If it's assigned to you, yes, you can definitely pick up the call, and it will not really go through like round robin like conversation.
All right.
Mhm.
Intan, for the call function, is it possible to mask the call?
Yes, it is possible to mask the contact phone number. There is a setting for that as well.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay, next. Can we do this on mobile?
Good question. This is very exciting. It is something that we are working on as well. So hopefully we can release it very soon. In the meantime, you can keep an eye out on our Kenny roadmap as well.
All right.
Yep.
Is calling allowed via WhatsApp API and Telnix with Respond.io? Yes.
Yes, we are proudly want to say this is finally possible within Respond.io.
Yep. And is Messenger as well in the future, right?
Yes, messenger calls, correct.
Right. Matthew, is there a queue system if multiple users are calling the same number? How does the allocation logic work?
At the moment, there's no any queue system or whatnot, but if there is 10 calls coming in, all the calls will be listed in the incoming calls tab, and agent can pick it up accordingly there.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, Sulaiman, is there any opportunities to use call APIs in our applications if you don't want to use Respond.io platform?
That's a good question too. This is something that is up to Meta. I think you can also check it out in Meta website instead.
Yep.
Mhm.
Rachel, is Respond.io able to identify that a client is contacting us via ads? If yes, would the chat window be 72 hours instead?
A client is contacting us. Oh, calling the agent through ads. I don't think that's possible at the moment, because eventually, even if the conversation start through an ads, they still need to press the call button on the contact perspective to call them. So on Respond.io side or even Meta, I don't think they have this ability to let us know that they are calling from an ads. Yeah, so no.
I don't think we have an integration directly from ads calls yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this Meta hasn't released an API for this yet, so I
Yeah.
think we need to check it out
Mm.
if it's available. But from what we recall, no.
Yeah.
For incoming calls, would the chat have to be open for clients to call us, or would clients have to send us a text to open the chat before calling us?
Yes, so it will be the later, which means the client have to, you as a business has to send a message template to open the conversation window first before sending them a call permission.
But if it's incoming, you don't have to have existing conversation, and they can just call you directly, and any agent can pick it up.
Yeah, correct. I just see the incoming calls here.
Okay, for chats, for now, only allow the chat to be active 24 hours after the last incoming chat response. How does this help in regards to the number of days we could attempt call to customers?
How does this help in regards to the number of days we could attempt call? I think generally what Eza is referring is how did the open window impact the calling window, right?
Yeah.
So the main rule here is that before you can even place a call, it is important to have an open conversation window. So this is only applicable for outgoing call. Yeah, for incoming calls, contact will be able to call you, and you as a business will be able to pick it up without any restriction on that. But for outgoing calls, it has to be an open conversation window first for agents to be able to make a call. I hope that is clear. Yeah.
But let me just quickly recap. So basically, the first layer, the most important thing is your 24-hour conversational window must be open. And the validity of you calling your contact or customer is 7 days up to 5 calls. Is that correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
But however, in that 7 days, if you want to ever make a call, the 24-hour conversation window must be open.
Yeah.
Can we call multiple contacts in the day?
Yes, of course, as long as you have all the permission conditions met.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, Rachel, if clients call us outside service hours and no one picks up, is it possible to configure auto message to clients to inform them that our team will contact them back during the business hours?
At this moment, sad news, it's not possible yet, but it is also something that hopefully will come out soon. So keep an eye out on our Kenny roadmap as well.
All right.
Mhm.
Alfred, thanks, Tyler and Nana, for the answer. Was referring to after we have the permission to call the customer, what's the valid number of days that we can call them, and is it configurable?
Oh, it's not configurable, but once the permission request is granted, you can make up to 5 calls per 24 hours during that period.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is beyond our control. It's
Yeah.
a limitation set by Meta directly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Even if it's different number of calls still stands.
Even it is different number limitation. I don't quite catch this question.
Different limitation.
Mm,
Not quite sure what is this question.
mm-hmm.
Could you elaborate
Mm-hmm.
further?
Premiums.
Yeah, just elaborate further, and we can get to it at the end as well. Jennings, will the AI agent be able to accept and handle incoming calls?
Very interesting question. Honestly, we are working on AI agent stuff as well, but for us to make it possible in calls, it's not really at the closest time yet. So, but feel free to let us know what is your specific use case in our Kenny feature, Kenny roadmap, okay? But at the moment, no.
Yeah, at the moment, not at the.
Mm-hmm.
We need to explore first, but please, if you are very interested in this, add a new Canny request or vote on an existing Canny request. Yeah, Ryan,
Yeah.
could you share the Canny link as well? Yes. Okay. Next question, Pearline. How does the incoming call work? If we have a WhatsApp widget on the website, they can choose to chat or call.
For conversation, it can only initiate a conversation through the WhatsApp widget, but not call. That's a good use case too. At the moment, not possible yet, but do raise this request in our Kenny roadmap and let us know what exactly you're trying to reach to achieve with this WhatsApp widget for calls, and see if we can, yeah.
So the existing WhatsApp widget we have on that
Call.
only plays on the website, it only allows chat.
Yes, existing
All
chat.
right, all right. That's something we should work on actually. But yeah. All right. Thanks for the suggestions, Praveen. Rachel, does the call request default to the client's device language? Elaborating on this, if we have non-English speakers and the device set to Mandarin, would the request appear as Mandarin or in English?
This is a very good question. Honestly, we're not sure, but you can reach out to our customer support team to confirm this.
Yep. Our customer support team will investigate this further.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's actually a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Barry, when customers call in, will it be in queue?
Okay, at this point, we do not have a specific queue that says who calls first and whatnot, but for example, there are 10 calls coming in. The first call that made through will be shown first, and the rest will be shown accordingly. So there's no like queue that you can manage or configure to accept now or accept later and whatnot.
All right, next. Hoshiko, if the contact has previously chatted with Agent A, already assigned to Agent A, contact call in, Agent A is not on duty that day. Will the incoming call be answered by other agent on duty that day?
Yes. So as we mentioned earlier, the calls that is being received in the incoming calls tab, right? Any agents can pick it up. Whether it's assigned or unassigned to you, you will be able to pick it up. So yes, any of your agents on duty that day, they can answer that despite the contact is assigned to another contact that is not on duty.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is Respond.io able to identify that a client is contacting us by ads? If yes, would the chip elaborating on this? Is Respond.io able to identify if clients are clicking on WhatsApp messages us via Meta ads. If WhatsApp messages us from ads, is the window still the same as 24 hours? So I don't think this is about calls. This is just about WhatsApp ads.
Yeah, I think Rachel is expecting the call permissions to be extended to 72 hours, right? Besides 24 hours, because for WhatsApp ads, the permission is open up to 72 hours. So Rachel, at this moment, there is no ability for us to know that if the call is initiated through WhatsApp ads yet. But we'd like to understand more on your goals on having this to be achieved in our platform. Do let us know in our Kenny feature request.
Yeah, I'll talk to our customer support as well.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're talking about WhatsApp messages coming from WhatsApp ads, it will be 72 hours as long as their first touch point with you is via the ads. If it's via normal way of reaching out to you, it's 24 hours. All right. Does it have notification when somewhere in the chat page for the missed call instead of seeing it in the report?
Yes, I think maybe we can quickly show this audience that we have 8 minutes, right? Maybe just quickly show it because I didn't get to show that in the demo just now.
All right.
Let me just quickly show that, yeah. So let me know if you can see my screen already.
Hold on, let me just add it in. All right. Okay.
Okay, there you go. So if you notice, in our inbox, we have added a new calls tab here. We call this as a call view. So here you can easily locate if there is a missed call. So for example, this contact, you miss a call. When you tap on it, it will bring you to that particular contact event. Yeah, another missed call. Yeah. So yes, you will be able to see all the missed call, ended call, whatever the call stat is in the call view. Do check that out too.
Is there a notification if it's like, for example, a contact assigned to that specific agent?
At this moment, not yet.
Oh, something to work on. Okay, is the call 5 calls for one client or 5 calls in the maximum number of outgoing for one day?
Yep, it's per client or per contact, not the day basis.
Yep. So if you have 10 permission requests sent on today and all of them are accepted, you can call 10 times 5, 50 times, 5 each per client.
Yep, that's true.
Okay, Ravi, can we restrict inbound calls to go only to relevant agent?
Yes, can. So there is a settings for you to restrict calls to certain agent. So you need to enable that in your settings. Then once it is enabled, the relevant agents will be restricted to from any calls.
Maybe you can show how that works.
Do you have any? We have more questions left, or
we have 2 more questions.
Okay, then we got time. There you go. Let me just give me a second to find a proper workspace for me to show. Okay, can you see my screen?
Not yet. Okay.
Okay, so in this user setting, right? For example, you wanted to restrict a contact. Let me just quickly use any contact. This contact, Shihui, right? Then what you will need to do, just press on this edit. And then, assuming they are agents, you will be able to see this advanced restriction. So here, once this restrict call capability is checked or ticked, this Shihui agent will not be able to receive or initiate calls. And if you set that, this agent will then be configured to that setting. So I hope that helps. All right, here. So remember, this is a setting, and if you cannot catch or find this, feel free to reach out to our support team as well.
Yep.
All right.
Next question: if multiple agents make call to multiple contacts at a time?
Multiple agents make calls to multiple contacts at a time. Okay, how it works is one agent can only initiate or receive a call at a time. They cannot receive many calls, multiple calls in the same time.
Yep.
I hope that answers. Yeah.
So if you have 5 calls coming in, incoming calls, and you have 2 agents working right now, each of them can take on 1 call at a time. So once they finish with the first call, they can take on another call. So if it's a missed call, then the agent can just call directly to that contact. So you don't need to send a permission request.
Yeah.
Okay, Rachel, is there any indication on how many outgoing calls we can still make within the open window, or we have sent requests twice in 7 days, we can request on date?
At this moment, we do not track how many call permission that you have made. So to answer that, not yet. But we only show the general permission request limit that you can do. But on our on Respond.io site, we don't track how many call requests that you have made. So this is something that you or your agents have to keep track of.
Yeah, but you can easily check on your conversation thread. It will show you
Correct.
how many calls
Through
you made.
our the call event or the call drawer. So we have a call drawer that specifically track your call activity only, because within the contact conversation view, it's a combination of your chat and your call event. But in the call drawer, we only show the call event. So I hope that will help you to keep track of that as well.
Yep, but that's a good suggestion. That's something we can consider in the future for our UX.
Yes, yeah. I think Rachel, do feel free to raise this in our Kenny feature request, and we'll take it from there.
All right. Tirajan, suppose there are 10 agents, can they call the contacts individually on the same time? So I think what it means, like, can agents make calls at the same time to different contacts? Is it like one agent workspace can accept one call at a time? No. If so, no. So
yeah. So 10 agents to call one contact at the same time, no. But 10 agents to call 10 different contact, yes. So it all comes down to one call only, one agent to one call to one agent.
Yep.
There's no way for you to do to make any other call while you are having a call.
Yep, but your workspace is not limited to one call at a time, meaning only one agent out of 10 can accept a call. The rest cannot accept calls. Every agent can accept one call at a time, at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, can agents make outgoing calls at the same time?
Can agent make outgoing call all? Yes. If it's two different contact, yes, they can do so.
Yep.
Not any limits on that. Yep.
If you're talking to two different customers, you can call those two customers separately at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think that is all the questions we have so far. Any more questions?
Nice. Right in time.
All right. Awesome. Okay. I think that is all. If you guys find Respond.io useful, here's something you guys can do as well. You can refer a friend or another business to Respond.io. If they successfully subscribe, you can earn 100 USD. So yeah, take the chance. If you think like, hey, your friend or their business, they can really benefit from using a tool like Respond.io, you can earn some rewards in the meantime if you share that link to them. So you can scan here directly to get access to how to sign up to the referral program. And I'll also send here to our chat link as well. Oh, last question. Is there another question from?
Yes. Pretty.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, okay. Can we integrate to our CRM?
WhatsApp calls, you mean? If it's WhatsApp call, at the moment, it's not possible because again, this is the API itself is coming from Meta, so it's up to Meta to allow other party to consume it. But as far as we all know, only the valid BSP, which is our business solution provider like Respond.io, is able to consume that API. But if you're talking about integrating Respond.io with your CRM, yes, it is possible depending on the CRM that you have and because we have our API and webhook as well.
Yep. If you're very technical, you can integrate it via webhook. But if you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to our customer support team. They can guide you through it and offer some help. All right. I think that's all, everyone. We just ended it right on time, 4 p.m. Thank you, everyone, for participating. I hope it answered all your questions today.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Hope this session helped you to set up and use WhatsApp call right away in Respond.io. Any questions about this, feel free to reach out to our support team and we'll be able to help. Thank you, everyone.
Hold on, let me just share the link to our support team since like Regine is asking as well. Let me just send that. Oh, Ryan already shared. All right, yeah.
Nice.
Riti Rajan, yeah, we sent the link there already. Oh, Alfred has another question. When do we have new features in AI? I was informed it's in this quarter.
When do we have new features in AI? I was informed. Oh, very proactive, Alfred. Yes. Hopefully by this quarter we'll be able to roll out, and it's gonna be very exciting. So stay tuned for that as well.
Yep, everything's in progress. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. See you guys again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.